What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Story Time with the Captain. I haven't did one of these in a while. Gary has the day off. Well, he took a leave of absence. And I don't know, he has some family problems. I don't know what's going on out there. But anyway, Keystone Light. Bam, come an MM beer glass. Go to mmbeer.com and you can pick up a glass like that. Or you stop in the store. I don't think they're going to ship it to you. But anyway. What I want to talk about today, I debated whether to talk about it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna be that guy, that weird guy. Oh, he is, ghost. You don't have to believe anything I say. Whatever I see, that's what I see, man. Anyways, a few years ago, when I first bought my drone, dog hair here. When I first bought my drone, I was at my other place flying it, and I'm 400 feet in the air, all right? I made a video on it. I'll put it in the description below if I remember to do that when I post this video, or you can search it out in my videos, but it's been four years or something like that, probably, I don't know. And in that video, I was flying the drone up there, and I'm just, looking around, and this thing zipped by. And I slowed it down, and I was like, what the heck is that thing? And I don't know what it was. A bug, 400 feet in the air, traveling at that speed. It wasn't a bird, it was a circle. It was like a gray circle. That's all I can say. I don't know how big it was, how far it was away from the drone. I still remember to this day, looking at the footage and stuff. It was just weird. I couldn't explain it. People say, oh, it was a bird, it was a bug. Bugs aren't go flying up 400 feet in the air. Birds do, yeah, but that wasn't a bird. Anyways, it was traveling too fast to be a bird too. So, fast forward a year and a half, 2 years later, I'm at work. And I'm looking west. My back is the east. It's at break time. The sun is way up high. And my drone is out hundreds of feet, wherever the heck it's at. I can't remember where it was at the time. And it was way up there. And I'm sitting there flying it. And that same thing from the previous video flew over. I seen it with my own eyes this time. It was about 30 feet up. It was probably about that big, about the size of a softball or a baseball. That thing, I didn't want to make a video about this because, oh yeah, you're full of crap, whatever. I seen what I seen. It flew over and it took off over my head, and I knew I seen it when it flew. It wasn't a bird. That damn thing was flying too fast, because by the time I turned around and see where it went, it was gone. This sucker zipped over my head, like I said, about 30 feet, 20, 30 feet up. Boom. And I looked, and it was just out of sight. Don't know where it went. Just the weirdest damn thing. I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced something like that or not. So, that's my story. A lot of people say when you first encounter something, it opens you up to be more receptive. I don't know, but that was weird. But that happened so long after my drone. And like when I recorded the one flying, and then to that one, seeing that thing flying over, and it was super fast, and I remembered it, and I just never really said anything about it until today. I'm going to say something about it. And I don't know where it was, what it was, All I know, it was hauling ass, you know. No sound, just, I don't know what it was. So I don't think anybody else seen it, because, you know, people over there working on locomotives and stuff like that, they aren't looking around looking for this thing. But I was in the direction where my drone was, and I just looking for it. I don't know where the heck it was, and I seen that thing come flying over, and I was like, amazing. So now at the other place, we were closer to an airport. Here, no airport. So there you go. I'm sticking with that story, and you don't have to believe it. You don't have to. It's like all my other paranormal videos and everything. That's what I did, and that's what happened. You know, like the EMF detector freaking spiking like that. I have yet to have someone debunk that. That was the only time. I've used that thing numerous times back there, walking around. No, the power only to those lights. And if you have a light, you have to get up on the darn thing for it to work, for it to pick up any frequency or whatever. And I was clearly away from all that stuff. And that's in another video. I think I have these videos that I don't post up for a while. I just hold on to them and just backlog. Like my beer videos. I got a backlog of beer videos for, I think I probably got about 20 of them. I post up 2 a week. So, but that's it. It's just the paranormal weird stuff that goes on. I don't know. I should do a voice thing at work. And one thing happened like that before, where I had a cassette recorder. I had little micro cassettes, and I had that thing back at my machine. This is, oh gosh, 20 years ago or something. And I had it back on my machine, on a bundle by my machine. And I said to whoever it was, if you're here, speak into this. This is the only way I can communicate, whatever. And I walked up front. And I came back. And when I played it back, I think later on that at home, I played it back, and I can hear a siren, like an old hand crank siren, winding down. And like an air raid siren kind of thing that you hold on to it and you crank it. And our complex was built in 1942, so it might have been some remnants of some hand cranks. I didn't hear anything when I was up front. So I don't know what the heck that was. And I had my wife listen to it, my mother-in-law listen to it, and they said they heard a siren on that darn thing. I don't know what happened to that tape. It broke, or that tape recorder broke. I don't know what happened to it, but I don't got it anymore. But oh, so convenient. You don't have it. Of course not. But I should do that with some EVP sessions. Have my voice recorder. The voice recorder I've had for a number of years, and it is very sensitive. We have trains that run about a half mile away, 3/4 of a mile away. About 3/4 of a mile away, and it picks them things going up down the tracks. It picks up a lot of stuff. And I've used it in my other videos, like weird noises at work. And sometimes I'll be leaving work, and I'll just leave it there and let it record, and just figure out where the time is, what time it would be, and everything. Some weird stuff. What I do know is the noises I catch on that, I never hear them in the daytime. You know, I hear loud knocks, like loud knock, in different, you know, distances, or like real far away, they're up close and stuff. And I was like, I never hear that in the daytime. Never hear it. I don't know. So that's enough of me beating my gums about nothing. I'll have to. The thing with my drone is right now is I got a new phone, and it's the app I try to put on there doesn't support my drone. So I'm not going to get any. And if I ever get a new drone, it's not going to be a DJI drone because they make it obsolete. And how am I supposed to fly this? I paid $400 for it. Now I can't do nothing with it. It's like a paperweight. So there you go. Am I more? People say you're sensitive to paranormal things. Some people are more than others, and they can pick up on things like that more than others. I don't know if I am or not. I don't know, but it seems like I am because I get. But there are people at work that told me, like David. David, he told me, he says he was looking down an aisle when he's walking back from work. I'm back on my machine. And he says he's seen something. It's like a dark figure down at the end of one aisle. And nobody's down there. And he's seen it walking by and everything. He thought it was me, but I come back, I'm back here. He thought that was kind of weird. So, there you go. I'm done. Like I said, I'm tired of eating my gums. I'm tired of hearing me. So I'll see you in the next video, and know when to say when. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.